Day 2 of our trip, we left Drowned Key where we spent the night, and we're heading to South Water Key. Along the way, we stopped for at Alligator Reef for snorkeling. And as you see, the water was beautiful. Here, we found a conch that was live, and we were having conch ceviche for an afternoon snack. Here I found a sea biscuit. I probably should have left it in the water, but I pulled it out so everybody could see and returned it within a few seconds back to the water. And I made sure when I let go of it, it landed as I found it, and it was still face up. Here I found a conch shell, an empty conch shell. Just picked it up and took a look at it and put it back right on. Here you have CJ, a member of our crew, looking to spearfish. This day we didn't see any fish to spear. Here's a ray to our left. The camera, I just barely got him. And here's a view we had off the boat after our snorkel. This is right before we had lunch. Like I said, this is a little place called Alligator Reef, and it's right on the reef. And Belize has the second largest reef in the world, next to the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. Here we arrived at South Water Key. South Water Key is a 15-acre island recognized for having some of the best beaches in the country and acting as a tranquil paradise located directly on top of the Belize Barrier Reef. It is best known in the heart of the largest marine reserve in Belize, offering world-class snorkeling and diving right from the shore. Here's the rest of sunset. Look at the boat again. In the dinghy, we're heading to shore. Captain Shane is going to look for some diving for one of the passengers on the boat. He's a big diver. And like I said, South Water Key is known for the diving. We had a little time in the morning that he was able to go diving. So come to shore. This is the sunset. Once again, the camera captures it, but not like it was as in person. It was absolutely beautiful, and the trip was many of these views during our trip. Here's a palm tree in the water. It's fallen over, but it's still alive. Not sure how long it was over, but the palms were actually growing up. Here's a little local bar that we decided to have a few cocktails at. Mitch's bar here. Michelle's walking in to see if it's open. Talks to the bartender. Bartender says yes. There was nobody in the bar while we were there until later. The island of South Water Key is known for marine research, so there's a lot of students here. And before we left, the bar was pretty full, and there were a lot of research students. The bar was called, the name of it was Belize, Easy E Belize. That dock right there, we looked at the ray at the end of the video. You'll see it at the end of the video. And we met students from our hometown that went to a university in our hometown. And here we're in Belize on a little island in the middle, by the Caribbean, and we meet students that are from our town. This is the ray I was talking about. Okay, day 3. Wake up the next morning, watch sunrise, and we're going to snorkel by an island called Boat. It's right next to South Water Key. That's why all the marine research students live or come to stay, and they stay on South Water Key. Boat is owned by Smithsonian and has amazing snorkeling all around. Here, I should have looked at my camera. I didn't realize I had it zoomed. And so a lot of fish I saw, you cannot see because of the zoom on my camera. But the reef was beautiful, the fish were beautiful. Like I said, this was right next to Boat. Actually, this was in between Boat and South Water Key, but this is, you can swim from South Water Key. Our next stop is Pelican Keys, where we moored for the evening. The white balls you see in the water are mooring keys. Ride to the island. So the island to the left is where we're going to go. It's called Hideaway Key. Here Captain Shane's coming on a dinghy to give us a ride. Hideaway Key is a very unique island, or a key that actually the owner kept it all eco-friendly. He left all the mangroves and built everything inside the mangroves to protect you from the storms. It has cabanas, it has a restaurant and a bar. So we're heading to the bar to have a drink. You can go to VRBO or hotel booking. He has you can escape to your own private island. Hideaway Key is where we're going now, is located on the southern end of the South Water Key Marine Reserve. That's where we were just snorkeling at, is the South Water Key Marine Reserve. It is the biggest marine reserve in Belize. Around Hideaway Key, you can see dolphins, manatees, and sea turtles. We also saw a lot of birds while we were on the island. Hideaway Key was one of the most unique islands or keys that we saw while we were on this trip. Not that all the islands didn't have their uniqueness about them. This was amazing how he left it all. All the mangroves, left it natural. I believe the bar is only open 3 to 7 or 4 to 7, and it's for refreshments for all the catamarans that come and moor out along the keys. Here you have the walkway going to the bar. The owner met us at the dock and walked us up to the bar. Like I said, what's amazing about this is all the mangroves he left and built in the mangroves. As you watch the video, you'll see that there's flags on the ceiling. Those flags, the owner used to live, he's been here 22 years. He used to live on a sailboat, him and his family. And they moved here 22 years ago and built this island. So the flags on the ceiling are everywhere, like courtesy flags that he went to when he was living on the sailboat, all the countries. So here you get a look at the island. Group that was on the boat with us. Here I'm drinking my campechana, dark rum, soda water, and a splash of Coke. The flags on the ceiling are what I was talking about. Here we're at the table. Stay tuned for days 4 and 5.